Hello everyone, welcome to Spinta. Today we are going to conduct a deep dive into a model answer for an IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. We're not just going to look at the essay, we will dissect it line by line to understand the elements that make it a high band response. My goal is for you to leave this session with a clear blueprint for success, understanding the structure, the sophisticated language, and the analytical techniques you need to use. Let's begin. The very first thing an examiner notices is the structure. This essay uses a perfect 4-paragraph model, which is the gold standard for Task 1. Let's break it down. Paragraph 1 is the introduction, where you paraphrase the question. Paragraph 2 is the all-important overview, where you summarize the main trends. Paragraphs 3 and 4 are for the details, where you present specific data to support your overview. This structure is powerful because it's crystal clear and logical, allowing the examiner to follow your points effortlessly. Now let's zoom in on the introduction. The chart is titled Average Annual Rainfall in 3 Global Cities, 2010 to 2020. A novice writer might just copy this. But look at our model answer. It says, the line graph illustrates the annual precipitation patterns in London, Tokyo, and Cairo. It has masterfully paraphrased using high-quality synonyms, illustrates, for, shows, precipitation patterns, for, rainfall, and specific city names. This immediately signals strong language skills. Next, and arguably the most crucial part of your essay, is the overview. A common mistake is to jump right into the numbers. The model answer avoids this perfectly. It says, overall, Tokyo consistently records the highest rainfall levels, while Cairo maintains exceptionally low precipitation throughout the period. London demonstrates a moderate position with considerable year-to-year variation. Notice 2 things. First, no specific numbers. The overview is for the big picture only. Second, it identifies 3 key features. Tokyo has highest levels, Cairo has lowest, and London shows variation. This demonstrates an ability to synthesize information, not just list it. Now we move to the body paragraphs, where the details live. A high-scoring response always groups data logically. This answer dedicates paragraph 3 to Tokyo and Cairo as the extremes, and paragraph 4 focuses on London's fluctuation patterns. This is a very effective method for line graphs. Look at the language in paragraph 3. It begins with examining the data in detail, a wonderful linking phrase. It identifies Tokyo's range as consistently above 1,450 millimeters, much more descriptive than just listing numbers. It then contrasts this with Cairo's remarkably arid conditions, staying below 35 millimeters. This is what we mean by making intelligent comparisons. Paragraph 4 continues this excellence. It starts with another great cohesive phrase, turning to London's precipitation patterns. It describes the variation using phrases like notable fluctuations, and concludes with, peaked at 750 millimeters in 2010, representing the highest single-year total for the city. The use of complex sentence structures and precise numerical reference demonstrates advanced writing skills. Let's talk more about the vocabulary, or lexical resource. The essay is filled with sophisticated terms. Instead of simple words, we see phrases like precipitation patterns, exceptionally low, considerable year-to-year variation, and remarkably arid conditions. This academic vocabulary elevates the entire response and is precisely what examiners reward. Finally, let's consider task achievement. The essay does exactly what is required. It reports the rainfall data from the graph, makes comparisons between the 3 cities, and highlights the key trends. Crucially, it does not offer any personal opinions or speculate on climate reasons. For instance, it doesn't say, Tokyo has high rainfall because of monsoons. That would be speculation. In Task 1, you are a data reporter, not a meteorologist. So, to summarize, this is a model answer due to its flawless structure, its insightful overview, its logical data grouping, and its rich, sophisticated use of comparative and meteorological vocabulary. This is your target. I encourage you to study this structure and these phrases. Practice them until they become second nature. This is how you will write a high-scoring Task 1 response. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for regular updates and more content on test preparation. And also visit www.spinta.org for more mock tests.